Hello.
Good morning. And it's a nice sunny one today.
It is,
isn't it lovely?
It's even a bit warm in here.
It was so cold on Saturday. And we've got no heating. But it got better on Sunday. And today it's even sunny. Anyway, I've got a really important announcement to make.
Okay.
I have seen my first puffin.
Oh.
Yes, I have. I have. It was so sweet. It was absolutely gorgeous, wasn't it?
Yes,
I was so chuffed because it's taken a long time for me to see a puffin. I only saw one, but I'm satisfied.
It was cold the day on that day, wasn't it? And
was
the little
freezing.
puffin, its chest was right puffed out against the cold, wasn't it?
Yeah, huddled into the cliff. It was really lovely.
It was
and the
nice.
second important announcement is I've sustained an industrial injury.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I was just making shepherd's pie and I've burnt my fingers, and so I don't know what's going to appear on the notes.
So they're
today.
going to be a bit like that all the way through.
Yeah, they're not working properly.
Oh, dear.
Anyway, good morning
And
to
might
you.
rub some
Let's
cream
go
in it
over
or something
here.
later.
This one.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, good morning, Anne. Good morning, Ross and Howard. Well done, you. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they were only spotted through binoculars, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was a lone. What was it? It was razor bills, wasn't it?
No, guillemots were the other things
Guillemot,
we
that's
saw.
right. Yeah. But in amongst all of this other lot, there was
There's
a single puffin, wasn't there?
puffin.
And you spotted it.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah, it was really
and
nice.
that was at Thornwick Bay. Yeah, it was lovely. We really loved it.
Yeah, Karen sent you a message about that.
Oh, yeah. I know. I don't know why the minute you burn yourself, you think, oh, you silly woman, what did you do that for?
Yeah.
Anyway.
And it's too late, isn't it?
Yeah, you have to stand for the next 10 minutes with your fingers underneath the
So
cold
does this
tap.
mean that your fingerprint area will be really shiny for a few days? It will, won't it?
Or 3 fingers, in fact.
3 fingers.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I did a good job of it. Oh, is it lovely and sunny in Pickering? Oh, you had thunder and lightning yesterday.
Yeah, we did. We had it here.
I thought it was his hearing playing up. I said, no, that's the door banging. Don't be saying, didn't I?
Yeah,
I
you
actually
did.
said that.
You actually said that, and I thought that's thunder, isn't it?
That's
No,
me.
it's a banging door.
Oh, Jennifer says aloe vera plant for burns.
Yeah.
Haven't got one.
We haven't even got any aloe vera stuff.
Nah.
Because it's like a clear jelly, isn't it? Aloe vera
Yeah,
cream.
that's a really good idea. Thanks for that home.
Maybe we'll have to get some.
Home tip. Morning, Iris. Shores and sunshine here in the Surrey Hills. Hopefully some rainbows too.
Well, that's a sure thing. If there's sun and rain, there'll be a rainbow along in a minute.
Good morning, Anne. Anne Nash as well.
Good morning. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'll survive. Don't worry.
These burnt fingers. You'll be all right, won't you? Anyway, so should we do our first song today? Let's get into that. So the first song today is Thoroughly Modern Millie, which I believe is number 10 in your book.
Well, I am going to check. But
we have to check.
You should be checking
I think
up
it's
on me.
number 10.
Yeah, it is actually.
Is it number 10?
It is.
Okay, it is.
Well, we won't take this one too fast because
there are lots of words to get out, and
And
also
I've
there's the fingers.
the fingers.
Right. Okay.
All
Are
right.
you ready? Wait a minute. Which button am I pressing? I know. I am. Yes. Okay.
Are we
Ready?
all right?
Yeah, we're all right. I think we're all right.
Okay, here we go.
Go. Everything today is thoroughly modern. Check your personality. Everything today makes yesterday slow. Better face reality. It's not insanity, says Vanity Fair. In fact, it's stylish to raise your skirts and bob your hair. Raise your skirts and bob your hair. In a rumble seat, the world is so cozy. If the boy is visible and the tango dance they wouldn't allow. Now it's quite permissible. Goodbye, girly girl, I'm changing and how. So beat the drums, 'cause here comes thoroughly modern Millie now. Everything today is thoroughly modern. Bouncing and jazzier, everything today is starting to go. Cars are getting snazzier, they say it's criminal what women all do. What they're forgetting is this is 1922. This is 1922. Have you seen the way they kiss in the movies?
place.
I was. I'm sorry. Yes, I had a bit of a rough go on that
I
one.
love the way you just do that. Puts me right off. Suddenly you're grumbling down in your boots.
I know. I
love
didn't know how to get out of my boots there. I was stuck in my boots. I thought it was going to like a load of marbles in the bottom of a roasting tin or something.
Well, I do like that song. It's cheerful, isn't it?
It is nice, isn't it? Yeah. So that was obviously that was from Thoroughly Modern Millie. I've got a poster there to show us there. Julie Andrews, Mary Tyler Moore, Carol Channing, and James Fox in that one. Now then, I've got a little bit of a factoid about that, because you have to remember that this was
brace yourselves.
This is the mid '60s, and at that time, believe it or not, Julie Andrews was the highest paid woman in Hollywood. So she was a big star because it was just on the back of Sound of Music, wasn't it? Not very long, just a couple of years before that, Sound of Music. She was a really high paid star, very high profile. But the funny thing was, after this movie, which was quite a success, she had a run of absolute turkeys for about six or 7 years until the mid '70s when she got back and did some good ones.
Right.
But she had a few turkeys. But the interesting thing about this one is that this film, Thoroughly Modern Millie, was put for loads of awards.
Yeah.
But Julie Andrews was not nominated for anything.
Oh.
The other co-star was Carol Channing, who later went on to be in Sweet Charity.
Oh,
remember?
Yeah.
But Carol Channing was put up for all sorts of nominations for Golden Globes and Oscars for Best Supporting Actress, but Julie Andrews was ignored. So I wonder whether there was a little bit of a backlash. Really, they didn't want to get them too big for a boots.
Well, you never know what the politics are in Hollywood at the time, do you?
No. Anyway, apropos that though, the director of that film. This is my other little fact.
Okay.
The director of that film was a fellow called George Roy Hill.
Okay.
And within the next 2 years after that film, he went to make these films, which you'll all know. The Sting.
The Sting.
Yeah, with the boys, and they got together with him again for Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Both great films.
Both superb films, weren't they? So that got us thinking about films of the 60s.
Yeah, we were thinking about those.
So do you think of any films in the 60s that really appeal to you?
The ones that appeal to me, you'll have to lean forward.
We have to go to camera one.
Oh, right, okie doke, here we go.
There we go.
Camera
That's
one. So if you can see, The Italian Job, remember that one? To Sir with Love.
Yeah.
And the Beatles' Hard Day's Night. Well, I've got a bit of a story about that one.
Have you?
Yeah, because I nearly got ejected from the cinema on that one. I was
Doesn't-
only 5.
Doesn't sound like you.
I was only 5 at the time. Apparently, I spent all my time kicking the seat in front of me.
In time with the music, obviously.
The lady didn't like it, so me and my mum were nearly booted out. Oh dear. Let's see.
Oh dear.
Great song. Maureen says it's great. She loves the 20s and 30s.
Yeah, it was a really nice song, that one. It is a jolly song. I do like that one.
Yeah, really
Yeah,
nice.
you can't help but be interested in that one. What's happened to our
Oh, here's
little
your bit of
thing?
paper, so you know
bit
where
of
you're
paper.
going.
Yeah,
There's your map.
My little hymn sheet there. Right, so anyway, if you think of any films that you like from the 60s that you've got any stories about, do let us know. Because it was a good time, wasn't it? Some great films then. Anyway, so we've been continuing our rewind conversation. So it should be in there somewhere. No, it's not going.
Have we got button trouble this
I've
morning?
got button trouble, so I'll have to do that one. There we go. Here we are. Something happened there, but anyway, there we go. So we've been rewinding, and the other day we had a little bit of a rewind chat with Judith. So I think here's
our chat.
This is the chat.
Morning, Judith. Good morning. Morning to both of you.
Lovely to see you. It always is. It's really nice just to see people, actually. Yeah.
Yes, it's a long time since we've all been in the same room, and it will be lovely when we can do that again.
Yes.
But it's nice to be able to, thank goodness for Zoom.
Yeah, I know. We'd be lost without it, wouldn't we? Yeah. Anyway, you've got a choice, haven't you, for your rewind song?
Yeah.
Can you tell us what it is, please?
Well, it's funny actually. I was thinking back in the 1960s, and really my music love has never moved on from the 1960s, pretty much. I would never have picked this song out as being the one to rewind to, but I think it's something to do with the singing of it. And my song is Boom Bang a Bang.
Oh, great choice. Why?
Well, I think the memories that I've got associated with it now, whenever we sing it at Musical Memories, it's a swaying song and you've got to move with it. And it's so lyrical, and it's a song that needs to be sung and sung with other people. And sometimes Diana and I have disappeared into the kitchen to start making the refreshments. And if you start doing this song while we're in the kitchen, we start swaying about and we sing along to it, and we're making the drinks. And that'll be the day when we bring the drinks out and they're all sloshed around. But I think it's that association of just of the company, the voices, the music, and it's a song that needs singing and voices together singing it. And
that's a really good choice. Yeah, from our point of view, it's a really good choice because you love playing that.
Yeah, it does. It swings along, doesn't it?
Well, when you're saying about what it's like to sing and be in with, I'm like you. I remember this because I was in my teens when it came out, when it first came out in '68, and I probably would have been, to be honest, I probably would have been a bit snobby about it back then, you know, because it wasn't a cool song then.
No.
But as soon as the very first time we played it, we both realised what a superb song it is musically to play, because it does drive along so gorgeously, doesn't it? It's really nice. So yeah, we'll enjoy doing it.
Yeah, we really will.
Yeah, well, I'm glad it's one that you'll enjoy doing. Since I've picked it out and you've got to play it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's not always going to be easy, is it?
No, we'll really enjoy that one.
That's lovely.
So you go back to your potting on today then?
No, that's all dealt with. That's all finished. So I will be pottering about house and garden for the rest of the day. But probably the most exciting thing is a new vacuum's just arrived this morning. I've got the battery on charge. It's a cordless one. I've got the battery on charge. So I'm probably going to be doing some Zooming this afternoon, but it'll be Zooming about cleaning up.
Lovely.
Wait until the novelty will last one day.
You'll have to train up Colin.
I think he'll disappear out of the house before I use it.
As I say, with a cordless vacuum cleaner, he's got unfettered access to all the nooks and crannies.
Yes. Yeah.
And he knows
plenty of those.
I make it to all the vacuuming.
We've got cordless. I love it. I really do. It's so light and movable. Look at this. We're talking about
maybe we could do Zoom bang. What is it? Not boom bang a bang. Zoom bang a bang.
Zoom bang a bang.
All right. Oh, well, thanks ever so much, Edith.
Oh, lovely to talk to you.
Yeah, lovely to talk to you. Thank you.
Bye.
Take care now. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, it was lovely.
That was a nice chat, wasn't it?
Really nice. Could you hear the birds singing in the background?
I know, it was a blackbird. Was it a blackbird?
I don't know. It was beautiful.
It was very loud, wasn't it?
It was lovely.
We didn't notice it when we were recording that Zoom conversation, but it's really trilling away, wasn't it?
Oh, it's lovely to know that Judith's also on the Helmsley YouTube stream at the moment. So, how did you get on with your vacuuming, with your new vac?
Yeah, need to know.
Zooming around everywhere.
Right. Anyway, so it is Boom Bang a Bang, isn't it?
I'm just going to go over to the chat because Iris says her favourite film is Bambi. What about Bambi? Was that 60s?
Must have been. Yeah.
Was it really? Oh, sad Bambi.
Sad but nice.
Maureen,
is that the one where Bambi goes on the ice and it goes spinning round on the ice?
I just know that his mum dies,
so.
and that's a bit sad. Oh. But Maureen said she loved the Italian Job. I think they've remade that one, haven't they, as well?
Yeah, I think they have, but the original was better, I think. Yeah. I wouldn't mind watching those. Was it Harry Palmer? Was that the character he played, Michael Caine?
I don't know.
Something Palmer. I think it was, because there was the Italian Job, there was the Ipcress File, and there was another one. I can't remember the name of that one, but there was about 3 of them, weren't there? I think, all this basically on this genre. But they were great action films, weren't they?
Yeah,
they're really good. Yep, and everybody seems to like Boom Bang a Bang, which is nice.
Are we doing Boom Bang a Bang?
So we're going to do Boom Bang a Bang.
Yeah, it's really joyful.
Now, I've got a little bit of film while we're playing this, and it's actually a film of Lulu singing this song at the Eurovision.
Oh, I hope we're not stopped by the copyright police.
Oh, well, she's not. There's no sound from Lulu, just us.
Right then.
We might be all right. Okay, you ready?
I hope you enjoy this one, because we love this one, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
You ready?
Okay, right. Come closer and listen. The beat of my heart keeps on missing. I noticed it most when we're kissing. Come closer. bang a bang, boom bang a bang loud in my ear. Pounding away, won't you be mine? Boom bang a bang bang all the time. It's such a lovely feeling when I'm in your arms. Boom and I wanna spend my whole life too. Boom bang a bang bang close to you. Your smile is so warm and inviting. The thrill of your kiss is exciting. So hold me and don't keep me waiting. Come closer and love me tonight. That's right. Come closer and cuddle me tight. My heart goes boom bang a bang when you are near. Boom bang a bang loud in my ear. Pounding away, won't you be mine? Boom bang a bang all the time. It's such a lovely feeling when I'm in your arms. Now you're near, I wanna hear your heartbeat too. Boom bang a bang, I love you. It's such a lovely feeling when I'm in your arms. Now you are near, I wanna hear your heartbeat too. Boom bang a bang, boom bang a bang, boom bang a bang, I love you.
Oh dear, me. We're a bit of a challenge.
Well, especially with the slippery fingers after all of that.
Oh yeah, really cheerful.
Oh yeah, it was
And
nice.
I like the way she used to dance that one as
Yeah,
well.
well, the film I showed there, I hope you enjoyed that. Because I remember, I don't know why, I just remember that so vividly.
Yeah, me too.
And the dress she was wearing,
Yeah.
well, it's not a dress, it's a skirt, isn't it?
Yeah,
Whatever you
yeah,
call it.
yeah.
It's so of the time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely
Yeah, great.
on the button, really, fashion-wise.
Lovely.
And Judith's saying, oh, it's a brilliant vac. Thank you, Judith. I'm glad you got that.
Are we on the right camera?
We are on camera too
Okie doke.
at the moment. Is that all right? Are you okay with that? It's that one there.
I'm going to this
You want to
one.
go to that one? Okay, all right. So Judith confirms it's a brilliant vaccination. Vaccination, a brilliant vacuum. I'm getting vaxed all the way here.
Oh, well, that's because we've got something coming
Yeah.
up in a minute.
Yeah, that's a bit of a link, there, isn't it, I suppose. And Judith mentions Midnight Cowboy, another great film.
Oh, yeah, that is a good one. Yeah,
Yeah.
lots of swaying over
Yeah,
there.
we were swaying when we were playing it. You can't help it, can you?
No, it's lovely.
So Maureen says
Oh.
Bambi was a very old film.
Oh, she was only 7 when she saw it in Harrogate.
Yeah.
Ah. Yeah, I thought it was, but maybe it had a new lease of life in the
Could
60s.
have, yeah, probably remastered or whatever they
Do
call
you know what?
it now.
I'm feeling like going over
Oh,
there.
are you up there then? You're
yeah.
up there. Hello.
We're having a
Again,
good
with
time
a
down
stiff
here.
neck looking this way.
You can see all the chaos that's all
Yeah,
around
we've
us.
done a bit of tidying up, done a little bit of housekeeping. so
Although
it's-
when I just stuck the poster on the wall and half the wall fell away with
Piece
me.
of wall fell off.
You know, when you take blue tack off the wall, yeah, and it all crumbles and
Yeah,
you
but you
think,
see, for me, that's the one big weakness of blue tack.
what?
Because it always tears paint and plaster off the walls,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Mm,
Well,
yeah.
it does with our walls anyway. Maybe it's a commentary on our walls rather than anything else.
I think it is.
Can we go to the camera? Because we're
Yeah.
going to get a stiff neck when we're talking up there.
Okay,
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
go
Oh, that's
there now.
better. Yeah. Better. I'm in the comfort zone now. Oh, I always saw it in Mile End.
Mile End. Ooh.
There we are. Anyway, so that's... Oh, wait a minute. Have we got anything else I wanted to add? Yes, there is something I wanted to add. Because that was Lulu, obviously. I wanted to add this about the Eurovision, because that was Lulu. It was 69, not 68, as I said when we were talking to
Okay,
Judith.
yeah.
But what I didn't realise that actually won the Eurovision Song Contest. But it was Lulu's misfortune that 3 other songs won it as well.
Oh, did they?
They had a 4-way tie.
4?
Yeah. So Lulu's song won it. It was, and they're joint winners with Spain, Netherlands, and France.
Well, we're always at the bottom now, so
Yeah.
we don't really
I think we
matter.
were robbed.
Right, I'm going over here because this is the last element of today's session.
It is, isn't it?
And
Yeah.
I hope you laugh at this because we laughed. It was sent to us by Sheila over in Thornton-a-Dale, and it really made us giggle. Are you ready?
It did. So it's all about
You understand why I got
Vax.
mixed up with Vax?
You'll get it now.
Okay, are you ready?
Right. You all right, lads? Yeah. Okay. I've been a very good boy, did all social distancing. I adhered to all the rules, I didn't skip a thing. But with things going back to normal, the restrictions I'll not miss. Cause when I get my vaccine, I'm going straight out on the piss.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
I've done the homemade haircut, I've done the Zoom party. I did all I can make, I bought the new puppy. I've done everything asked of me, I'm tired of this lockdown. But when I get my vaccine, I'm going straight out on the town.
Hey! 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 Give us the vax!
We want it now.
Give us the vax!
We don't care how. Moderna, AstraZeneca, Johnson, or Pfizer. I'd even take the Sputnik. At this stage, I don't care. I've done my share of walking. There's no Netflix left to see.
Oh no.
Sure, what's the point in Duolingo if you can't get to Italy?
Bloody hell.
I've sacrificed my freedom, seen the economy collapse. But when they open Lanningham's, I'll drink straight from the taps.
Hey! 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 Give us the vax!
We want it now.
Give us the vax!
We don't care how. Moderna, AstraZeneca, Johnson, or Pfizer. Give my poor old hands a rest from hand sanitizer.
It's been a long road just to get here, and to be sure we're far from done. It's been tough on every one of us, and not just on the young. When I think about poor Granny, all alone it's just not fair.
But now she has her vaccine and she's going on the tear.
Give us the
We
vax!
want it now.
Give us the
We
vax!
don't care how.
Hey!
Moderna, AstraZeneca, Johnson, or Pfizer. Just put it in my Guinness, give it a little stir.
I've washed me hands till they were dry. I've been so bored that I could cry. I've jogged for miles up and down the stairs. I've played one-person musical chairs. I've worked from home and drank too much tea. I went on holidays to Aldi. I miss the mother, miss hugs and kisses. I miss the missus dressed in dresses. I miss the lads and I miss the crack. I miss it all and it's come on back. Here we go!
Give us the vax! We want it now.
We're on the lash!
We don't care how.
Hey!
Lager, stout or cider, ale or something craft. Your granny doesn't give a damn as long as it's on draft. It's been tough on everyone, we've all told the line. When you get your vaccine, you're all coming back to mine.
Hey! Doom da!
Oh, so clever.
I hope you enjoyed that.
Just love the sentiment, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we're not out on the lash.
No,
but
we're not.
Not
We're not.
quite.
Yeah, but we're out on
Hopefully
the
not too far
probably in
away.
the garden this afternoon, aren't we?
Yeah.
Anyway, on the leash with the dog, probably more like that, more than lash. So thanks for joining us today.
See you tomorrow.
Yep, and
Okay.
we'll see you tomorrow. And thanks for joining us today.
Bye for now.
Take care now. Bye bye.